Hey guys, what's up? It's Sarah. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you have been here before. Today we are going to be reviewing the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival eyeshadow palette. It comes with, what, 20 different shadows. They look really pretty. On the back of the palette you can see your range, but I will say that the back of this palette, come on, focus. I will say the back of the palette, while it shows you your range of color, it doesn't really do justice to what's on the inside of the palette, in my opinion. So I'll go ahead and show you. This is what it looks like, the inside of the palette. Super pretty, super fun, and I was super excited when I saw it. I really wish that I was wherever this picture was taken or inspired by. It is snowing in April. Snowing in April. It is so cold outside. Yeah, I'm really excited. We were at an outlet mall close to us last night and I saw this and I'm like, yeah, that's mine. So anyway, I picked it up and I wanted to do a review for you. I have been wanting to review the Kat Von D and Divine palette, but like, if I'm being honest, I'm still not sure what I want to do with it. But when I see this palette, I'm like, yeah, I've got a pretty clear direction of what I want to do with it. So I'll go ahead and show you it right now. Why don't I go ahead and insert swatches while I'm thinking of it. If you guys are not familiar, I always do swatches after I create an eyeshadow look. I like to do it after the fact because I don't want to swatch the shadows and have one that I wanted to use. Like, I really want to use this Wicked shade right here, but if I like say swatch it and I don't like how it swatches, I don't want the swatch to deter me from using it, if that makes any sense. So I'll go ahead and insert those right now. Oh shoot, how am I gonna swatch now? I used to just swatch right across my arm like that. Will this work? Yeah, we'll go down like this. Okay, so we're just gonna go straight across. Trixie, Candy, Ultimate, Carnival, Escape. Hippie, Dippy, Wicked, Magical, Boho. Swag, Flash, Spirit, Solstice, Electric. And then I'm gonna do the last 5 over here. Trance, Palooza, Neon, Euphoria, Hipster. Okay, so that is all of the swatches together. I mean, wow. Wow, that is like Kat Von D quality bright. That is super bright. You get a pretty wide range of shadows in this. When you look at these and probably after seeing the swatches, I know the ones that probably catch your eye a lot are Solstice, Boho, probably Ultimate, and Carnival. I get it. I totally see why. I really like the Solstice shade. I want to play with the purples though, because purple is such a hard color for anybody to get right, whether it be prestige or drugstore, and it's a tough color. So I want to see how BH does it in this palette, and that's what we're going to be playing with. We're going to be going after a purple look today. Oh, one other thing before I get started. Yes, I know my face is not looking the best right now. I've got a couple blemishes going on, little froggy bites. I also haven't seen any reviews about this palette. I know that Raw Beauty Christy did a review on this palette, but I didn't watch it. I haven't had a chance to yet. After I'm done filming this, I'm gonna go make lunch and I'll probably watch it as I'm making my lunch. Let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm gonna go in with the Palooza shade. So what we're gonna do is not into the crease, but kind of like right above it is where we're gonna place this blue. Okay, so it's kind of applying kind of patchy. And I don't think that that's the brush's fault. I've used this brush plenty of times before, but even though it's applying patchy, as you guys can see, it is blending out fairly well. I will say that I also think that this palette was inspired by Coachella, because Coachella is literally happening right now, and I bought this palette yesterday. Next I'm gonna go into the shade Swag. Oh my gosh, I hate that word. I hate that word. We are going to put that on the outer corner and kind of start to drag it up into the same place, just to kind of start deepening things up a little bit. Then I'll go back and forth with this blending brush as well. I'm kind of regretting putting as much blue there as possible because it's kind of choppy looking. This brush, I'm not feeling it. The next color I'm gonna go in with is the color Wicked right here. This is a really cool purple color, and I'm gonna attempt to apply it with a brush first, and then we'll try like spray and all that stuff and just see what happens. It's actually really cool. I'm gonna apply it to my other eye, and then I'm gonna spray it, and we're gonna just put another layer on to see what happens. I'm just gonna use my Makeup Revolution spray. I love Makeup Revolution. They're such a good brand. Oh yeah, that really like just set it off completely. So I'm really liking how it's looking. Again, I think I went a little bit too heavy-handed with the blue, so that's like my own fault. But I do like the gradient that it's kind of created, and I like the kind of almost halo effect of the blue. I'm trying to decide what this needs because it needs something. I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Trance, which is this one right here, on a super precise blender, and I'm gonna take that into the crease just to help kind of give it a little bit more of some depth. I'm gonna go ahead and blend very gently with that same brush. I really don't like how that light blue is looking. Like up close it looks really bad, so like look up here. From a distance it looks really cool. I don't like it though, so I'm gonna go in with a light skin tone powder. This is my contour palette, Wet n Wild, and I'm gonna take the lighter shade, and this will help to like really counteract how bad that blue is kind of showing through. Up close it'll just balance it out. If you guys ever apply a shadow too heavy and you don't like how it looks, you can always do this, and it just kind of helps to blend out. And oh yeah. Oh yeah, if you look at this eye compared to this eye, that's what it needed. When I was like, what does it need? What does it need? And unfortunately, there's not really a shadow in this palette for that, but then again, that was kind of more my fault than anything. And it looks so much better now. Okay, now look. I am gonna go back in with that precise brush a little bit more with that blue, because right here I can see where there's like a hiccup. I am gonna go ahead and put on some liner and mascara, maybe falsies, we'll see. We'll decide after, and I will be right back because I do have a couple cool ideas for the bottom, and then we'll wrap up. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I have liner on, I have mascara on, and truth be told, you guys, I'm just not feeling false lashes. First off, I really like how this looks without them. I think that just having the mascara really opens up my eyes, and it looks nice without the false lashes. I really do. Second thing is that it's Sunday, it's snowing outside, I've got stuff to do. I'm not feeling it. Like, I don't see a reason to put on false lashes right now. I get it, I'm on YouTube, I'm making a video for YouTube. I should be willing to go like all 9 yards if I'm making a video, but like, no. Sorry, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't feel the need to put on false lashes right now, so I'm just not going to. But I am gonna continue playing with this because I have some cool ideas. The first thing I'm gonna do, well, hold on. I'm gonna take my Basket Case eyeliner. This is Kat Von D and Billie Joe Armstrong. This is my favorite eyeliner for the waterline ever. I sincerely hope she brings it back after it's done on its run. I want to take the shade Ultimate, and what I want to do is put it underneath my lash line and like have it go like kind of a double liner against my black eyeliner. So yeah, I'm going to take this shade. This is Ultimate. I think it would be really pretty, and it goes well with our color scheme. I'm gonna take that on a liner brush, and I'm not even gonna mess around with it. I'm just gonna spray it down right off the bat. That looks super cool. I love the double, and I really like the way that that blue looks. It's like electric blue. That's super fun. That looks really cool. I really like it. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is go in with an inner corner highlight. I'm gonna take the shade Spirit. It looks like it's got a purple, like it looks like a frosty, sort of like a really light lavendery color. So that is the color that I think would look really pretty with this. Ooh. I'm also gonna spray it. And it's not that these have kick up, it's just they look like they're really soft and they kind of fall apart, so I want them to stay together. Plus, if it's an inner corner highlight, you know, giving it a little bit of oomph isn't bad. That looks really cool. That looks super cool. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes one more time just to make sure that they like twist up and look all pretty, and then I'll apply some mascara to my lower lash line. Alright, so this is our completed look. Alright, so now that you have seen me use the palette, you've seen me swatch the crap out of this palette, let's go ahead and talk about it and what my thoughts are on it, if it's a necessity, if you can skip it, what I think about this palette. But first thing I'm gonna say, I really like it. I like the fun colors. I like that it pushed me to create something really cool like this, and I really enjoyed the look that I came up with it. I still really enjoy the fact that I didn't use false lashes. I think that sometimes false lashes just overpower a look, and I think that there's something really cool about when you use a lot of colors and you just kind of coat your lashes like really heavy in mascara and you just have your lashes stand out without false lashes. It looks really cool. You get a very wide range of shades in here, right? So you get 20 different eyeshadows, and you do get a lot more of the red and purple tone shadows, but you get these fun punches like Euphoria and Neon, and you get the blues, and there's this really cool carnival color, which is like this silvery color. Guys, it's a really cool wide range. I believe that this one was $18.50 when I got it, divided by 20, that makes each shadow 92 cents. Price point right on. You guys know, if you've watched any of my other videos, I'm very budget oriented. When I bought this though, I did get it with the coupon, so it was only $15. So straight up, really great price point, especially if you get it with a coupon or you buy it on BH. Like literally, don't buy this full price. You can always find it on sale, or you can always get it with a coupon. So that's something else to keep in mind. If you are looking for a palette that is going to give you some, like fun shadows to take with you somewhere, or fun shadows just to kind of liven up your collection, this is a good palette for you. Quite honestly, you guys, I'm just gonna straight up say, this to me says travel palette. How does this say travel palette? Well, you've got escape, you've got hipster, and then you've got hippie. So you've got a bunch of really good transition shades, right? And when I swatched them, yes, they are pretty true to color, but as you saw, when I took that powder that was like my skin tone a little bit lighter and blended it out, then it made that blue like a little bit muted. So you could do that same thing with your powder and mute down those colors. And then you've got those typical day-to-day like boho, solstice, magical, flash, tricksy, candy, and then you've got fun pops of color. So for me, this makes for a really good travel palette because I do like to have good pops of color, and I do like to have those sort of day-to-day colors as well. So I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the packaging. They gave you a very good sized mirror in my opinion. It's not overly done. It does have the really cute packaging. I'm not gonna lie, that's what got me at first. It's what drew me in. The actual quality of the eyeshadows, I think they're great. I've used BH before. I really do like BH. The one thing that I will say though is that they're so soft that there is some kick up happening, which isn't a problem for me. I'm more than happy to deal with that. I can either do my foundation after, I can wear shadow shields, I can add extra powder underneath my foundation or underneath my eyes, but quite honestly, when I was applying it, there wasn't a whole lot of kick up happening in the application itself. It was more so just like in the pans there was like kick up and you could see that happening, but it wasn't too bad. I will say for the shimmery shadows, if you're gonna put them on your lid, if you're gonna put them in your inner corner, if you're gonna do what I did and put it underneath your lash line, I would definitely say have a setting spray ready to go as far as that goes, because they are powdery and there's a very good chance that they're gonna go kind of wherever they want, kind of fall. So it's good to have like that binding sort of an agent because they're so soft and buttery. I don't know, I don't really have negatives to say. I guess when I first applied that blue, it was a little bit patchy. I don't know if that was me or what. maybe it was the brush, but it did end up blending out. So there was that. Yeah, I guess the only negative was that I wish I wouldn't have gone so heavy-handed at first with this one. If anything drastic happens and this like wears off, it looks horrible by the end of the day, anything like that, I will leave that down in the down bar. And yeah, I think that's all I've got. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below to join the YouTube fam, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye!